Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode here at WILDMAN Lives. I'm your host, WILDMAN. Now on today's episode, we did training the Carnivore, but we did deadlifts today in 5-3-1 format. And we're not doing it in giant set format this wave. We are just only operating as bodybuilding form essentially, because right now I'm trying to get Frank used to the movement pattern, and we're also going a lot heavier and testing 5 rep max, 3 rep max, and 1 rep max every week. And that can be really tough on the central nervous system. So let's pop in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I can't be with Frank on these sessions, and so I'm really grateful that he recorded all of his sets. Now 5-3-1 takes your top 3 sets. So obviously he warmed up, did his standard warm up with the bar and worked up with lightweight until he got to about 65% of his 1 rep max, which I believe was 235 pounds. And then he went to 75%, which was 265 pounds. And you can see that we've switched him over from the mixed grip to straps. And the reason why is because I recently received an injury that I believe resulted from a mixed grip. And so I'm having my clients now switch over to straps, which is common in strongman, so I'm not too worried about that. Now Frank's top sets is going to be 300 pounds. And the same format that we did with our last videos, the goal is to hit 5 or try to hit more on your top set. So he is going to try to hit 5 reps here, which I believe he does, and he didn't feel like going for a 6 rep, which is perfectly fine because it means that I found his true 5 rep max. And using straps, this is very different, obviously, so good for him for being able to still hit his 5 rep max even with straps. Now, one thing that 5-3-1 doesn't do is it has variation lifts, which I love to do. And this is my favorite thing to do on a deadlift day, is to take those specific handles and attach it to a cable machine and do some back rows. I feel like this carries over a lot into the deadlift and helps your overall back strength, which actually makes you a stronger athlete overall, including in the bench press and back squat. And I was having him do pull-ups. Now what's cool is when I first met Frank, he wasn't too sure he could even do a pull-up. And now look at him. After doing a lot of work already, he's able to bang out 3 sets, 10 reps each of bodyweight push-ups. He had to cheat there at the end, but that's okay because he achieved what I wanted. And for the very last part for accessory, I was having him do some supination curls with the rope on the machine to really isolate those biceps. It doesn't involve a whole lot of cheating here. This is more of a bodybuilding movement and making sure that we're finishing off our biceps in a safe and natural way. So I love doing these usually at the end of my back workout. Now on this day, let's take a look at Frank's food journal. This is what he ate that day when he was working out, and it seemed to sustain him just fine. So far so good. The beginning phase of intermediate is looking good on Frank, and his diet seems to be supporting him. So we really can't complain about anything happening so far. Now just a reminder, this episode is being sponsored by our buddies at Rok Hardware Cabinets. So take a look at their YouTube and take a look at their website, and maybe they can help you out on your next commercial or DIY project. And we are really appreciative of them for sponsoring this docuseries. Until next time, thank you.